The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Azar. Shevchenko. Look at the space here. Azar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Robson. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely spread. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Azar. And here's Ronaldinho. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Esteghlal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele. Robson. First quarter of an hour gone. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper's dealt with that. Alonso. It's Alonso! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
It's made its way to him, and here's Dembele.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Gerrard has it out wide and in space. Impressive job! Oh, he's hit the bar! Cruyff quietly revving up. Maldini. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Akanji chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira.
Esteghlal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That pass isn't the best. Cruyff takes a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Esteghlal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. And it's Maldini. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Hullet. Gerrard. And it's Dembele. Searching pass he's played there. And he welcomes it in. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The most accurate pass. Dembele, and that could set him on his way. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, he's enjoying that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Cruyff. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Liverpool kick off the second half. And it's Dembele. Nice looking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Cruyff has created one goal already. Good ball over the top. Oh, well played. Zanetti. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Vieira. Hazard. Gerrard. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Substitution in progress.
Make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's Hazard. Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out wide. Looking for the run, and this is Bale. Lovely feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing good feet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution on the field. Number
Bale
10.
looking to play it into the box.
Coming on the
Plenty of
field
jostling in
is
that box, they just need a good delivery.
O'Shea. Substitution
He's on it,
taking
can he get
place.
away? And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. He's cut it out. And it's Maldini. Gets his head on it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest chance. Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hazard. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. Zanetti has the chance! And that is well cleared. Besai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's been played through. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Wow! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Pele.
Two coaches
Number
are signalling
9,
changes here, both at the same time. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Number 23, Suarez. Number 77, Nakamura. Number 99,
And it's Bale.
Ronaldinho.
Bale going
Substitution.
face-to-face with his great rival. And Akanji. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He has a look out. Shot a goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Mbappe!
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Zanetti. That is good progress on the left. Very nicely done. Aims beyond the defence. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Can he get it through? Raul plays it in. Vieira. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
So
who
what
has
do you
found
take away
himself
from it
a
all,
little
Jim?
lost today.
Well, the early goals
Please look at the
certainly
screen
helped
for
settle
information
everything
on
down,
how to
and from
find your
there
way
you felt
around
this
this
was
stadium.
always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that. it's a really good thing he was on standby.
And here's Azar. Picked up brilliantly. Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great leap! Well, he doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Zanetti to Gerrard. Oh, it's Dembele. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Two 0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Azar. He has found the way. Azar! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zanetti. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here. And here's Hullet. And this is Messi. He's tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Wriggles his way through, spread neatly. And it's Seedorf. He's played it back. What's going wide left? Now it's Ronaldinho. So what can they make of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Great vision. Messi. And it's Seedorf. Ibrahimovic thinks about the shot. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cafu. Cafu. Backward it goes. Tries a deft little ball. Hazard gets flagged offside. And it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf is there to clear. Pinches it off him. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Zanetti.
Such good technique.
Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Zanetti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Seedorf.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos pings it. Impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Hazard. Desai does really well there. He is strong. Shifted it to the flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Liverpool claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Hazard.
So we're underway for the second
Coming on
half.
the field is number 17,
That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Substitution in progress.
In with the challenge. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Ronaldinho. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Hullet. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Now Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Brilliantly cut out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. A good play on the left-hand side here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. Cafu. Knocks it into space. He played through for the wide man. Desailly. Mbappe. And it's Seedorf. Spread it left. So we've reached the hour mark. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
This looks promising. Shot could be on. Roberto Carlos delivers. Decent chance! And a neat finish. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Galatasaray now just needing one.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh no, what has happened? He's having a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8.
Liverpool go up by
Coming on
2
the field,
and are looking good.
Number 9.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air,
Number
Peter, and now they
14.
can fill their lungs and...
Substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Just about up to 75 minutes. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu. Bale. Threads one in. Now it's Bale. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Raul. Oh, good spread. Bale. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot, surely! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Turan. Vieira. We expected better, and so did he. Into the last 5 minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. Cafu. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Added time.
Nice control. Oh, super ball. Dembele! Cruyff. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely weighted ball. Showing good feet. Space for him to turn and look. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've
Just
seen?
a quick
I
announcement.
think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again, and again. He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
FC Nassau finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Hazard. Mbappe gets into a good position. Marcelo made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Hazard. Nicely aimed pass. Played out wide. And he's whipped it across. And he thumps it clear. And he whips it in. Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Desai, there's the crossfield ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu knocks it into space, and this is Raul. Oh, he's played, and he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Kaka. Good play on the left-hand side here. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roll! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rodri. Kaka, face-to-face with his great rival. Kaka. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cleared without hesitation. Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Marcelo. Pirlo. And it's Hazard. This looks promising. Here comes... Oh, greatly! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Overhit and out of play. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Oh, well spotted.
This is Dembele.
Oh, great feet, that.
Can he finish? Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Right roll. Well, that's well seen too. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Two added minutes
Here's a
has
player
been
who
indicated.
barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Pirlo.
Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Liverpool absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Liverpool clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Cafu, that's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Dembele. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rodri. Dembele is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Ronaldinho. Chance here to counter. Vieira. And the return pass. That's Maldini. Marcelo. Here's the return pass. Nicely weighted ball. We can run onto that. There could be trouble here. Kaká. Aims beyond the defence. And he's straight offside. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And it's Lam. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. FC Nassau are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe! It's not an especially good pass, that. Pirlo gets on his bike and on the move. Raul, who's set up one goal so far. Hazard thinks about the shot. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a good run down the left. Well, they could break here. Brilliantly cut out. Deftly away. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
He's found a way through. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Shevchenko. Dembele. Adriano, nicely intercepted. It's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's Seedorf. He's on it. Can he get away? Kaká! Fantastic from Kaká!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
Aos 9 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 7.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. We expected better, and so did he. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Adriano, well seen, saw that coming. Cruyff gets across and deals with it. Now it's Bale. Lovely feet. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's going for goal! Oh, Chusma! Dembele. Seedorf. Shevchenko chasing after it. Vieira. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now Seedorf. And it's Maldini. Here's Vieira. Pepe. There will be a throw-in. Albert Ferrer. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's DiMarco. Liverpool currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Caresses it through. There's the shot! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And it's Seedorf. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Bale. Can he get it through? Not a hint of offside here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Seedorf. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Mbappe. Varane with a definite foul there. Kaká. Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Spread it left. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Pepe. Marcelo. Vieira. Now Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? Adriano, never out of the action for very long. Adriano, this is promising. Seedorf. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Away we go again. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Albert Ferrer. And here's Bale. Drives it in.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Little pass back. And it's Vieira. Great vision. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Marcelo. Shevchenko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. That has not gone well. And here's Shevchenko. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And that is well cleared. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. DiMarco. Oh, good. Oh, crossbar! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
In with the challenge. Bale. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. But he's forced to go back. Spread out to the left. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking to play him in. Big chance! Goal! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Vai ser
Liverpool
substituído
with the
pelo
lead.
jogador.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cruyff. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Di Marco. And he's managed to get free. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's their second corner of the game. Bale clears. And it's Vieira. Some really good... And Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Teremos uma substituição.
Liverpool making further changes here and in quick succession. So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. tail's most definitely up now.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where...
Roll! And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2, then. Well read. And the decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Liverpool really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cruyff. Varane wins the duel this time. Now it's DiMarco.
That's going in strongly.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that's neat. Maldini eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball's gone out of play. Bale. Dembele. Marcelo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Threads one in. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bale has it out wide and in space. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Real chance! That's going to go a long way. It is close, but that is the last of it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe going off to that. Good ball over the top. Robson. Now that pass has been well intercepted. What a throw in. Hazard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. In towards the back stick. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Romero. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yamal. Mbappe. He's found space here. Cannavaro clears it away. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's a throw-in. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff with the cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's found some space. Shoots! And it's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
After 21 minutes is
So
number
the
10.
first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Hazard has it in a wide position. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. In once more. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard with the short one. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. And he's there to belt it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. But still, he just read it. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Oh, super. He's having a shot! Pirlo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that was vital. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Robson, he's beaten the last man. Gerrard. Dembele, passing is crisp and sharp. Strokes it back. And it's Timber. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here. Cruyff plays it long, bops him off it and wins back the ball. That has not gone well. Cafu.
Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Opts to play it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, played right into his path. And he's there to clear it. Gerrard. Can he finish? And no mistake. They have brought themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Al Hilal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. And this is Luis Suarez. And that has been cleared. And he welcomes it in. Cross. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. So, having trailed to lead. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he missed. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a
Well,
quick
Jim,
reminder
they've
today,
both had their
everybody,
moments.
to make
It's been
sure
a
to
decent
put any
game so
litter
far,
in the
Peter,
bins
although
provided.
I
Thank
think
you
in
for
the
your
next 45
cooperation.
minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Bale.
Al Hilal get the second half started. Robson. Hazard. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Zanetti. Bale. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Cannavaro. Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Nicely spread. And here's Yamal. That's Vieira. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale. Cafu. Probing pass. Chips it through. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. He's got away. And it's Dembele. And another try! It's hit the upright. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Can he get it through? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Cafu. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Zanetti. Luis Suarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zanetti. Gerrard. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him, so no flag here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution on the field. Number
Great chance
10,
here from position
Dembele.
A1.
Number
Well,
9,
I suppose from the
Johan
opposition's
Cruyff.
viewpoint, this was to
Coming
be
on the
avoided.
field, number 16, Rodri. Number 80, Ronaldinho. Substitution.
Pirlo! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Al Hilal with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Rodri looking to pass their way up the pitch. Out towards the flank. And this is Bale.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Zanetti. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he spark a counter here? And reclaimed it in a trice. Zanetti. And it's Cannavaro. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the field is number 18, Seedorf.
So we have further activity on the bench here. And it's made its way to him. Timber has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Donadoni. Timber. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Cannavaro. And it's Bonucci.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Strong running down that left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That has not gone well. Spread neatly. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shevchenko! And now they can clear their lines. Pass somewhat off target. Best. Best was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that was asking for too much. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the...
Getting up there! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Raul. Gerrard. Cafu. Raul. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Xavi Alonso. Totti. That pass isn't the best. Mbappe looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Knocks it into space. Cafu. Oh, that's delightful. Cafu makes the interception. That's a cute ball. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. And this is Cruyff. And he shoots! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Gakpo. He's having a shot! Gerrard. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Raul. Oh, sweet feet. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice looking ball. Mateus. Seedorf. Now he's got space here. And it's made its way to him. Mateus. Totti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gakpo. Best is wide and looking to get onto this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marcelo. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get onto this? Mbappe gets into a good position. Maldini.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now Gakpo. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he thumps it clear. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. That has been cut short. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gakpo.
There will be 1 minute added
Picks
time.
up, it's Totti! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Marcelo can get it clear. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter.
And we
Some
come to you
incisive
now with
play
a
one
quick
side,
request for
battling
support
qualities on the
for
other.
our charity fund,
This game
Chance in
is there to be
Football.
won, and a
Substitution
minor
on the
tweak maybe
field.
all it needs to
Number
change it.
14, Raul.
Liverpool have played
Coming
well
on to
here
replace
and they
him
have
is
the all-important
number
lead.
17,
It's 1-0.
Substitution taking place.
It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Maldini. He's had a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that could set him on his way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! And there's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field is
It's Maldini.
number 7,
Akanji. Seedorf. Fenerbahce appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bale. And the counter is on. Dink through. Good ball, good take. He's found the way through. That'll do under the circumstances. Demiral, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Akanji did well to stay calm there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Ronaldinho!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
He's picked his way through. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Drogba. Marcelo does well to get it back.
Fenerbahce really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale receives him in a wide position. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Akanji wins the duel this time. Gakpo with the cross. Oh, good effort! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Shevchenko.
So we have movement on
Number
both
9,
benches.
Johan
It's
Cruyff.
turning into quite a gem,
Coming on
this.
the field.
This is exactly
Number
the kind of
19,
contest you'd expect
Hazard.
when you have so much
Number
class from
18,
both sides. The next
Ronaldinho.
goal is going to be so
Substitution
significant.
in progress.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He spared the shot! Off the post! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Marcelo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing nice and neat.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great, takes a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Best demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Bale. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Bullish header! But he's left disappointed. Marcelo. Kaká. That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf.
6
Gerrard.
added minutes
Now
has
for
been
his
indicated.
long-range shooting. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Bale plays it short. Showing good feet. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Best. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kaká. Gerrard. Cafu. This is a promising build-up. Kaká. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
And that's definitely not his best. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Played out towards the right wing.
Might want to be careful there.
No foul, says the referee. Mbappe. Marcelo. Played out wide. And he's quick to return it. But he's gone backward here. And he's there to clear it. Pull it. Seedorf. Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Olise. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Driving, goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Cross needs to be good. Thuram attempts a clearance. Rummenigge. And now they can spring out of defence. So we're still where we started right now. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry and...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? A temporary retreat here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Delivered low. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nedved scooting forward. Well, they could break here. Olise picks it up out wide. Ronaldo might just make this. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
"15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe with a reputation for taking on any shot. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Look at the space, and he shoots! Fantastic from Olise! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Olise. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Five minutes till the break. And here's Bale. It's good running with it. Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Olise pulls short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about.
2 added minutes
He's
has
going
been
for
indicated.
goal! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed...
So a temporary halt to the action. Liverpool have got it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them,
Quick
more or
reminder
less
today,
ideal.
please have your entry tickets at hand
we
as
reached
it's
the
time to
halfway
announce
point.
today's
Well, I've
winning
been
lottery
left
numbers.
almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Liverpool are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we get things going again. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the good effort from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Marcelo. Mbappe! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe. This might spell danger. Chance! And that's in. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting...
Can he finish? Goal! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Bale. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Bale. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Number 17, Bale. Coming on the field is number 10, Dembele.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Opts for safety. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Liverpool have their third corner. They've played it short. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ronaldinho is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Raul is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Now it's Raul. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He is through here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Desai. Pepe, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And Marcelo. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe has created one goal already. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now a Droll. That's a good foray he's making. Cruyff. Desai.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Figo. 5 minutes to add. And he's forced to go back. Maldini. Marcel. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... And a header! Oh, and the referee says that is it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.